Robert Moore, welcome. See if we get enough people in here to join. I'm not a big time whatnotter, but if we get enough people to join, I have 2025 rookie inserts and some parallels. Riker's dad, welcome. Thanks for joining. We get enough people in here, we'll get rolling. All this is from the 2025 Absolute 2025 Donruss. And yeah, 25 Absolute, 25 Donruss products. So, welcome everybody that joined in. Corey Luck, Gino Zepp, welcome for joining in. It's just going to be some singles that I'm going to auction off for $1. All 2025 rookies. So you'll see some inserts, some parallels. If you get in and you like what you see, you want to stick around to the end. You get towards the end, they get a little better, a little juicier towards the end. So just waiting for enough people to join so we can get things kicked off. But there's a way to pick up some of the new 2025 rookie inserts from the Absolute and the Donruss product. This came from the 2025 Absolute bundle, the calendar, and the 2025 Donruss Costco bundle. And then there's a few in there from the 2025 10s. So there's a little mix, but it's all 2025, all rookies. So we get a few more people in here. Stick around and we can get started. I have 51 cards to auction off. If you got questions, let me know. Just waiting to get a few more people in here. So how's everybody doing tonight? Most of the stuff I sell on eBay, but I like to do some live stream single auctions every once in a while. So once we get rolling in here, I guess maybe if I get enough people to stick around, at least maybe 5 people in here, that I can get started. Obviously, would like a few more in here. Seawill, Cross Cardinal, Stargate, Brian Bug. Not sure if any of you guys are still in here. Seems like a few people dropped out, back down to 1. So not sure who's in here still. Holy Ash, John Rush. Thank you guys for joining in. Just waiting to get rolling. Going to be auctioning off some 2025 rookie inserts from the Absolute and Donruss products. Yep, there's some Cam Ward in there. There's definitely some Cam Ward in here. So I have them in an order 1 through 51, but there are some Cam Ward cards in here. So you want to stick around, and I tell you what, if we can get one more person, I'll just get started. We'll run through it. So we're at 5 now. If I got people in here that's ready to roll, we'll get ready to roll. So the first card is 2025 Absolute Football Introductions. This is who we got on here. This is Jaden Higgins and Jalen Noel. So we'll let me pull that up and set it down, and we'll go ahead and start that auction. First card up for grab. So you'll see a few of these. Like I said, this ain't nothing crazy, nothing high end, but if you want to get some things that you PC team wise or player wise, That's the first card up for grabs right there. And I'll just roll through these cards. Thank everybody that joined in. All right. No takers on that one. Moving on to the next one. It's going to be another introductions card, but we're going to move over to the Denver Broncos. So you got an Orange Crush introduction card, rookie card. That's going to be Bryant and Harvey on that card. We'll go ahead and get rolling on that one. I don't think they're too bad. I grabbed a couple of those calendars from a local Walmart, and so I said, hey, let's check them out. Kept the cards at IPC, and the rest of them, we'll see if we can't find new homes for them. So, all starting at $1. Card number 2. I promise you that they'll get better as we go. All right, moving on to the next. It's a few of these introduction cards, so just bear with me. I'm just going in an order. But we got the next one, Trey Harris and Tez Johnson. Something you like? Yeah, just hang in there, Noah. You'll see your cam will be coming up. I promise you, the cams are in there. Like I said, these ain't the best, but it's what I can get my hands on. Some newer stuff. I like opening the newer stuff, so I don't think these are horrible. And if it's something a team or a player you like, it's a great way to add to that collection. All right, let's move on to the next. Promise we almost through the introductions. Back in black, we got Will Howard and Caleb Johnson. Get rolling with that one. I open what I can find. You're exactly right. I search high and low for cards, and every once in a while I look up and find something. So cards are not plentiful down here where I'm at. But figured I'd just throw these up, see if anybody has any interest in them. Let's say I got a couple more introduction cards before we move on to something a little different. But if you like it, put a bid in. All right, moving on from that one. Next one up, it's going to be from the New England Patriots. Got Kyle Williams and Travion Henderson on the introductions, 2025 absolute introductions. Card number 5. But this is, like I said, I get on here. Most of the stuff I sell on eBay, but I'll do some live auctions here, just trying to build a little bit of following. I do breaks on Go Rip and Flip, and the plan is to be doing a break tomorrow night at 6 on Rip and Flip, and then another break on Thursday night at 6 at Go Rip and Flip. So if you want to get in some good, inexpensive breaks, you can check us out at Go Rip and Flip. All right. How about Jackson Dart and Abdul Carter? Anybody interested in the Jackson Dart and Abdul Carter? There you go. Poor Cam Scatterboo got banged up the other day in that game. That wouldn't that kind of stinks. But only if they imagine if Malik Neighbors was healthy too, man. All right, Noah. Appreciate it, buddy. It's not bad to add a little Jackson Carter and Abdul Carter. There you go, bud. It's card number 6. Noah. All right. One down to Noah. All right, let's move on to the next. This is our Don Rust product here. Little Quinn Ewers on the rated rookie throwback. Shouldn't be card one. Miami actually won a game the other day. That was pretty impressive. Thanks for everybody that's joining in. Just auctioning off some 2025 rookie singles. It was a good game. All right. Moving on to the next one. It's another non-rush rated rookie throwback. How about a Mason Graham for the Cleveland Browns? Yeah. Hey, well, I do have some darts in here, so you just stick around. You'll see some darts. I'm a Saints fan, so you know what kind of boat we're in. I may have some McMillans in here. I'm not 100% sure. All right, no Mason Graham, no throwbacks. Just kind of going through what I have. Nothing to get you too excited, except to when we get to the end, you might see something you like a little more. We're going to move on to some Elite Series. This is Jalen Noel. Jalen Noel Elite Series. You don't have to apologize. Bucks are having a great year. What's up, Gavin Cap? No apologies. It happens. And then, I'm a Tigers fan too. So Brian Kelly just got fired. So there's that. So thriving down here in Louisiana, football wise. At least the high school that I work at, they're doing good. So all the rookies I have are 2025. 2025 rookies. All right, moving on. Got a Tez. Got a Tez Johnson. There's that Bucks fan at. Nice Tez Johnson on the Elite Series. Thanks everybody that joined in. Just auctioning off some 2025 inserts and a few parallels. All rookie cards. Starting at $1. Last auction I did was some older, some 90s stuff. We had a lot of fun in that one. All right, moving on to the next Elite Series. Mr. Caleb Johnson, Pittsburgh Steelers. Any Steeler fans in here? Who? Any free? Help me out with that abbreviation. Bay boy. Am I missing something? I'm what are we on? Card number 11. So got 40 cards left out of this, and do have some of the cards that were asked about. Jackson Dart, Cam Warren are in here. One more Elite Series, and then we'll see a couple of different cards. How about an Amari and Hampton? Fred Warner. No, these are all rookie cards. No vets in this. No vets. And I got plenty of cards sitting in this room. I don't know if I have. I have to look to see if I have any Fred Warner. Pods, Mason, Kevin, thanks for joining. Nice little Amari and Hampton Elite Series if you're a Chargers fan. And if you're in here, stick around because, like I said, these are some low-end inserts. get to something a little bit better as we work towards the end. All right, sticking with the Donruss product, we're moving to the rookies. Got a Pat Bryant, the rookies right there. Let's see. Here, Broncos had a good game against the Cowboys the other day. Hung 44 on them. So looks like Sean Payton and figuring it out in Denver. You know, we once got to experience the greatness of Sean Payton in New Orleans. Hoping Kellen Moore can figure it out. Right. How about a Luther Burden on the rookies? Chicago Bears, Luther Burden. Thanks everybody that joined in. Thanks for everybody that's sticking around. All right, Anthony, way to get on the board, sir. Not a bad pickup if that's your PC for $1. Can't beat that. Anthony, looks like you're gonna take this one too for $1, buddy. Congratulations. All right, Anthony. Congratulations, Anthony. And by the way, everything that is sold will be shipped out first thing tomorrow morning. All right, sticking with the rookies theme. Got an Elic, AU Manor. I'm not going to pretend that I know how to say that. But what are we on? Number 15. Yeah. That's the Titans right there. If the Mr. Titans is still in here, was that Noah with the Titans? Winging it. Welcome up. Yep, Noah's still here. There you go, buddy. There's the Titans for you. I like what they did. They kind of gave it that Pandora look, the rookie cards this year. So Noah's sticking around for that Cam Ward. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I'm just gonna say there's a Cam Ward card at the very end, Noah. Congratulations, buddy, on another pickup. Discover your new Acura right now at Acura South Rouge. All right. Sticking with the rookie themes, we got any Seahawk fans in here? We got an Elijah Arroyo, if I'm saying that one right. That is one thing that I am not pronouncing all these names. Some of them escape me. So there we go. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Kevin, JT Doan, and worst team. Worst team. Who's the worst team? Any Seahawk fans in there? Not sure where this guy came from. Tight end for the Seattle Seahawks. Jax Brad, welcome in. Welcome in. And, just before I started live streaming, I was watching another one where they were doing a wheel spin, and it was some kids. They've clearly watched a lot because they were talking about how disappointed in the chat they were. And I'm never going to say that. I'm just happy you guys are tuning in. How about a Travion Henderson on the rookies? I know the Patriots are having a good season. Oh, Drake May, but I tell you what, Will Campbell, the 4th-round pick yesterday out of LSU, got his butt handed to him by Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett had a game. Is what it do? What's happening? CJB Rips. Thank y'all for joining. Bangers and Mash Sports Cards. Thanks for joining. Mason B. Thanks for joining. Auctioning off some 2025 rookie inserts and parallels. All right. No Patriots fans. Got any Browns fans while we stick with this rookie theme? Got a Dylan Gabriel. Anybody interested in a Dylan Gabriel? Browns are a hot mess, but I don't think that's anything new. Jack Gill, thanks for joining. Oh, you well, you want a second one? Feel free. I think it's a cool looking card. I'm just not a Dylan. Hey, Jamie, way to get on the board. Appreciate that. Jason, thanks for joining. I do. I agree with you. I feel the same way. Congratulations, Jamie, picking up the Dylan Gabriel. And again, like I said, these will all be shipped out first thing tomorrow. Well, you could have got it for $1. Could have got it for $1. All right. Somebody was asking about McMillan. Here's a McMillan. Now, this is the 1995 Donruss. The 1995. I think those are, I like these. I like the different variety. I personally try to collect as many different cards of a player I like as possible. Card Carlos, Giacomatic, Obsy Collects, welcome, welcome. Little Buck, welcome in. Just auctioning off some 2025 rookie inserts. I guess the person that was asking, well, they said Tet. So I'm assuming this is who they were speaking of because I cannot say this guy's name. All right. No interest. No interest. Not a problem. Moving on. How about a Tyler Warren? So Tyler Warren, 1995. Throwback. Card number 20 in this ever so exciting auction. XTX John, Busta, Arbev, Browntown Cards. Welcome, 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 welcome. There we go, Anthony. Back on the board. Oh, this guy's been doing pretty good. I actually pulled one of those the silver mosaics of Tyler, and sold it on my eBay the other day. So, Anthony, congratulations, sir. Right. All right. Noah, you in here. Here we go. About a Cam Ward on the 1995. Let's get down to that. That is number 21. There we go. Cam Ward up for grabs. The 95 Donruss. And I promise you, Noah, the very last card you will not be disappointed with. And if you were the only one that bids on it, you definitely won't be disappointed with it. So, Anthony wants it more, Noah. Basher John, welcome, welcome. Not today, Anthony. Congratulations, Noah. Nice little Cam Ward to add to that collection. Okay. About this guy, the last of the 95s. About a Donruss. This is a Mecca who's been having a phenomenal season. Rookie season. Little Mecca. Oh, Walto. Welcome in, Walto. Hitman Collectibles. Joe Blees, welcome in, welcome in. Auctioning off some inserts. I actually pulled out of the Panini Revolution those bundles from Sam's Clubs, Mecca number to 49. That was nice. Oh, Anthony for the win. Anthony for the win. Good job, Anthony. All right. Moving on to a purple press proof. This is out of the little Donruss tin, the little holiday tins. How about a Will Howard rated rookie on the purple press proof? Welcome in, everybody that's joining in. Just auctioning off some 2025 rookie singles, parallels, and inserts. Nothing too crazy, just nice pickups for the PC or a team that you enjoy. I don't care if you buy them and flip them. Feel free, won't hurt my feelings. Welcome to everybody that's joining in. I'm your host, Sergeant Scuba. Sergeant Scuba rips where you have the right to rip. All right, nobody likes a Will Howard. Sorry, Will. No interest in you, buddy. How about this guy, though? I have a feeling you may like this guy. About a little Isaac Tesla. Isaac Tesla on the purple press proof rated rookie. There we go. Old Noob 2000. Way to get on the board, buddy. Appreciate it. Does it work if I start yelling at the chat and say, come on, chat? I'm not going to do that. I'm just playing. That's pretty aggravating when people do that. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Old Noob, you're going to get a nice one for $1. Nice little pickup for $1. There you go. Old Noob picking up Isaac Tesla for $1. Can't get mad at that. 338. All right. Here we go, Noah. You ready? Coming back. About a Gridiron King, Cam Ward. Cam Ward, Gridiron King. Oh, let me scroll on down, trying to keep everything in order. Here we go. And it's live for $1. Cam Ward, Gridiron King. I like the Gridiron Kings. I think there's some cool looking cards. Just not highly sought after, right? Walto likes it too. Uh-oh. We're thinking about it. We're thinking about it. Walto likes it. Anthony likes it. We think Cam Ward is going to be the guy for the Tennessee Titans, and they're going to get it straight. Anthony takes the Cam Ward. Congratulations, Anthony. All right. Guys, we're about halfway through. Now we're moving on to some absolute. This is by Storm, a Jalen Milroe. Jalen Milroe by Storm. Any Jalen Milroe fans, any Bama fans, Mama told me don't spend your money on one item. I hear you. Welcome in, Shane. Welcome in, Bert. Welcome in, Card Stelts. Just auctioning off some low-end inserts. Just having a little fun, trying to build up a little following. I'll be doing breaks on Go Rip and Flip, which is also on the Whatnot platform. Doing football breaks. They also do baseball breaks, Pokemon. So if you're into that stuff as well, basketball breaks. All right. No one likes Jalen Milroe. So we're moving on. Luther Burden. How about a Luther Burden on the buy Storm? Any interest in a Luther Burden? Oh, you do like him. Not enough to pick him up. All right. Yeah. I don't know what I mean, eventually maybe somewhere he might find a start. Somebody gets hurt, maybe. Not sure. Yeah, he's like one of the guys that you would build in like on Madden or something like that. That's just what he reminds me of, like the players I'd build. So welcome in, Riker. I could agree with that. All right, no Luther Burden. All right, we're going to flip on to the next page. That was card number 27. So we're at 28. Got 51 cards total that I'm putting up. How about a Terrence Ferguson on the buy storm? Any Terrence Ferguson fans? Moving on to card number 28. Terrence Ferguson rookie card, Los Angeles Rams. Welcome in everybody that's joining. It's a great opportunity. I promise anybody that no slabs. These are all just raw 2025 rookie inserts and parallels. I may have some bills in here. I'm just going through a stack of cards that I got. Without showing, I mean, but basically this is what I got, what we got left to go through. So, you know, if you don't see something you like, maybe I got something that you do like. We're hitting up some Los Angeles Chargers. How about a Trey Harris on the buy storm? Card number 29. And like I said, you do want to stick around to the end because I have a feeling that there'll be more interest in the cards, but I saved them. I saved them for the end. My opinion on Rattler, man, I think just having the pieces around him. I'm not. I knew where the Saints would be this year. I knew we weren't going to be that great. So, just having the pieces around him. But do I think he's going to be our franchise quarterback? No, I don't really think Tyler Shuck is a franchise quarterback either. But I don't know. We got to see. New head coach, QBs, got to see what they can put together. But the Saints, as long as Mickey Loomis is the general manager, I think the Saints are going to struggle because he makes horrible decisions. Did I even start this auction? Okay. I think I did, and I think it ended. All right, card number 29. Getting me talking to you guys and not paying attention. So let's move on to Amari and Hampton. Amari and Hampton by storm. That'll be card number 30. If anybody likes Amari and Hampton, welcome in everybody that's joining. I'm Sergeant Scuba Rips, where you have the right to rip. Same platform on eBay as well, Sergeant Scuba Rips. So if you see the gator with the goggles, you know you got me. Who was going crazy? Did I miss something? Oh, Hampton. Yeah. He was. I know his name was popping up a lot at the beginning. I haven't heard it as much lately. I know there were some people that all right. This is the last of the buy storm. This is Mr. McMillan. Card number 31. So anybody interested in McMillan? There he is. I like these buy storms. I like the way they did them. The Absolute did them this year. They look a little bit better, I think, than last year's. Last year's I couldn't tell a lot of times if the card was damaged. Kinsley, way to hop on the board, Kinsley. Are you a Panthers fan? Didn't know if you were a Panthers fan or a McMillan fan. McMillan, where did he play college ball? Arizona, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. Congratulations, Kinsley. I actually, Kinsley, I have one of the oversized downtowns of McMillan. It's for sale on eBay. If you'd be interested in that, and my eBay is the same as my whatnot. All right, moving on to another Absolute product. This is the rookie wave. How about a New England's Patriot, Kyle Williams? Card number 32, Kyle Williams. Yeah, Kinsley, it's SGT underscore scuba underscore rips. Same gator with the goggles. You go find that, and I have that McMillan up there. So feel free to check that out. Thanks everybody for joining in. Just auctioning off some 2025 rookie inserts and parallels. We're a little over halfway through. I'm at card number 32. And I got 51 cards total that I'm auctioning off tonight. No interest in Kyle Williams. Sticking with the rookie waves theme, we got a rookie wave Pat Bryant. Rookie wave Pat Bryant, card number 32. And I promise you, if you're in here, you want to stick around to the end because the stuff at the end gets a little bit juicier, a little more desirable. But you got to crawl before you walk, right? Welcome in, everybody that's joined in. Thanks for joining in. You make me feel special. With the success that I guess we don't have any Broncos fans in here with the success. Excuse me. It was just a break of the last night and got the same patch twice. Nice. All right. Moving on to card number 34. It's Luther Burden. Nobody's picked up on old Luther. I think these rookie waves look pretty cool this year compared to last year's. When do we say card number 34? And I got the most janky setup right here. Just an iPhone that I'm scrolling through on a tripod. So if you see it shaking, that's why. Not a professional. Welcome in, everybody that's joined. Oh, Luther Burden, the third on the rookie wave for the Chicago Bears. Promise we got some some better stuff coming. So just be patient. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards away from probably the juicier stuff. So hang in there for everybody that's joined because I promise you, I don't think you'll be disappointed. All right. That was number 34. Moving on to 35. Oh, this guy's getting a little bit of recognition, and I think people may. Oh, Matthew Golden. I've heard his name a few times on the rookie wave. Card number 35. Welcome in, everybody that's joined. Just some nice PC pickups. Anybody's interested? Everything that sells tonight will be shipped first thing tomorrow morning. I package everything and hand deliver everything to my post office. Nothing goes in my mailbox. So I get it to its furthest point to make sure that it gets to you. No Green Bay Matthew Golden fans. Okay. CM Sports Cards, welcome up. Kinsley. Kinsley said, I'll take a stab at that one. Appreciate you, Kinsley. All right. Congratulations on the Matthew Golden pickup. Congratulations. All right. How about this guy? I think y'all might know this guy. About a Travis Hunter on the rookie wave. Well, that's very nice of you to do that for your brother. How about a Travis Hunter on the rookie wave? It's not anything spectacular. It's Travis Hunter. Most people like Travis Hunter or going after Travis Hunter, but maybe not. I could be wrong. We're getting closer to the end. One likes Packers and one likes Raven. I like, hey, there we go. I bet that's fun in your house. Everybody's cheering for different teams. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Makes life interesting. Oh, okay. Travis Hunter didn't go. Wow. All right. Noah, you still in here? Here we go. It's your boy. Cam Ward on the rookie wave. Card number 37. Now let's go. Oh, Cam Ward. So much fun, so much NFL merch too. Oh yeah, I bet. Your house is full of NFL merch. All those different teams. I actually PC Lamar. Andy Tay, Supercards, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, there you go, Noah. Nothing wrong with picking up a Cam Ward for $1. Can't get mad at that. Right. All right, this guy didn't go anywhere, but we're sticking with the. This is the absolute. This is the hog heaven. I didn't see these in anything last year. This is Will, old Will Howard, Ohio State guy. Where were we on? 38. All right, there we go. Will Howard. This should run quick. I don't think anybody wants Will Howard, but you never know. You never know when somebody. Oh, Andy Tay. Andy Tay says I like Will Howard. Appreciate you, Andy Tay. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody that's joining. 2025 rookie inserts and parallels. Andy Tay. Andy Tay, are you an Ohio State fan, a Pittsburgh fan, or a Will Howard fan? All right. Congratulations, Andy. Sticking with the Hog Heaven theme, we got a Terrence Ferguson for the Los Angeles Rams. Terrence Ferguson. And there we go. On the board, OSU. I'm sorry. Yeah, and they're rolling this year. Nobody's even talking about them. That's a crazy thing. You don't even hear much about them, but they're rolling this year. So congratulations on the Will Howard pickup, Andy. If you joined in late, I did have another Will Howard card in here. It wasn't anything too crazy. I like these hog heavens. I don't think Absolute had these last year. I just like seeing some different product every once in a while. These look pretty cool. Congratulations, Andy Tate. All right. Andy Tate going back to back. Let's move on to the next. I think everybody knows this guy, Jackson Dart on the hog heaven. Almost left some cloud space down there. You'd think maybe for an auto, huh? But not. Card number 40, Jackson Dart. There we go. I think a few people like Jackson Dart. Andy Tay may like Jackson Dart a little more. Welcome, Victor. Welcome, Noon Sports, Pitbull Tech, or Lek, or Eck. Saying that right. Jackson Dart has been fun to watch, without a doubt. All right, Andy. You are the proud owner of 3 Hog Heaven inserts. Congratulations. Nobody picked up on this guy, but we're going to give him another shot. Futures, Luther Burden, card number 41. We are getting close to the end, my friends. We're getting close to the end. This is from the Panini Revolution. This was from Sam's Club, those bundles. What's good about those bundles is you get a pack that it's 3 or 4 cards, 3 cards in the pack that are all numbered. So you're guaranteed 3 numbered cards out of a $40 pack. And I actually have a bunch of those on my eBay page. But no Luther Burden fans. All right. Well, I think this next guy, though, we may have some fans. Sticking with the Revolution Futures. How about a Jackson Dart Revolution's Futures rookie card? Card number 42. There we go. And I like the Panini Revolution cards. They all got a nice little shine to them. So Trill City, way to get up on the board, sir, ma'am. On a, I think it's a good looking card. Uh-oh. Time to play the game. Stepped in last minute. Sniping. There we go. Time to play. Congratulations. Time to play. Jackson Dart. Nice little pickup right there. All right. As promised, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards left. And this is the better stuff. Not saying it's like the most phenomenal stuff, but this is the better stuff. Stuff you'd probably be more interested in. So this is from the Donruss bundles. Gonna move on to card number 43. Little anticipation, but everything left is going to be red Pandoras. Everything that I have left is red Pandoras. So, like I said, I wanted to end with the better stuff. So, if you like the red Pandoras, here we go. Little Graham Mertz, QB for the Houston Texans, on the red Pandora, the optic preview red Pandora. No Graham Mertz fans. Welcome in everybody that's joined recently. I'm finishing this out with some red Pandoras up for auction starting at $1. Okay, Graham stuck around. So anything that didn't get purchased here will end up being listed on the eBay, just an FYI. All right, moving on to the next. How about a Josh Simmons for the Kansas City Chiefs? Card number 44 on the red Pandora. And I tried to organize them where the players get a little bit, say the players get better. So, but I personally have never heard of Josh Simmons. I have heard of Graham Mertz, but not Josh. Okay. Shocking. Thought maybe the red Pandoras would get a little more traction. Moving on, though. Got an RJ Harvey. We've seen a lot of the Broncos tonight, but no Bronco fans. RJ Harvey. That is, oh, let me see real quick. 312. That's 25. All right. Put RJ back up there for you. And there we go. Nice RJ Harvey on the red optic. I'm sorry, the red Pandora. These all came out of the Donruss Costco bundles. I was able to purchase 6 of them total, but 2 at a time at different intervals. I had fun ripping those. Trill City, you're gonna get away with a steal right here. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Congratulations, sir, on your RJ Harvey red Pandora. For $1. All right. How about a Pat Bryant on the red Pandora? Pat Bryant on the red Pandora. Like I said, everything left in this is Pandora, so I got 5 left. 5 red Pandoras left. Noah, like I said, you're not going to be disappointed with the last one. You're still in here, buddy. Little Pat Bryant red Pandora. Everything purchased from me tonight will be packaged and shipped tomorrow. So, Pat Bryant fans. All right, how about a Will Johnson for the Arizona Cardinals on the red Pandora? Nice little Will Johnson on the red Pandora. Welcome in everybody that's joined. I'm in the process of wrapping up. I'm down to 4 cards, 5, including this one right here. So Will Johnson, rated rookie red Pandora. And whatever this music is that's playing, I put it on 2010 vibes. All right. No Will Johnson fans. Got a Mason Graham for the Cleveland Browns on the red Pandora. Why does that? There we go. Mason Graham up for grab on the red Pandora. Welcome anybody that's joining. Welcome to Sergeant Scuba Rips, where you have the right to rip. Wow. How many red? Oh, only one Pandora went so far. So I was mistaken. Or unless these are just undesirable rookies. Okay. Down to 3. Then there were 3. Moving on to the next. Got a Caleb Johnson on the red Pandora. Card number 49. I don't know if anybody watched the Sunday night game with the Steelers. I don't know what those uniforms were that they were wearing. They were pretty hideous. Was not a fan of those uniforms. All right, Jay Cards, way to get on the board. So this is card number 49 out of the 51. You're about to pick up a Caleb Johnson for $1. Can't be mad at that. Jay Cards, congratulations on the Caleb Johnson. All right, we are down to 2 cards. 2 cards. I got a Savion Williams on the red Pandora. Card number 50, Savion Williams on the red Pandora. Let it ride. I thought Savion would maybe get a little bit of traction. Maybe not. All right. Savion's off the board. No love for Savion. All right. Last card. Last card. Somebody's going to come away with a steal. Somebody is going to come away with a steal. Got a Cam Ward on the red Pandora. Cam Ward on the red Pandora. Here we go. Let it ride. Hang in there, Noah. Hang in there, Noah. This is the one you were waiting for, buddy. Will everybody be your friend and let you have it for $14? Yes, they will, Noah. Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations, Noah. All right. Well, I didn't think so. You're welcome. I'm glad you got it, man. Look, I don't try to make any kind of big money off of cards. I'm a collector. If I could show you this room and all the cards I got, I just sell the things that I don't like. And so hopefully we can rehome them. Oh, yeah, it will be in a top loader. No, those were all the Pandoras. I don't know when you jumped in, Jay. I can show you them to it real quick. So I had a Graham Mertz. I have a Josh Simmons on the red Pandora. Pat Bryant, Will Johnson, Mason Graham, and Savion Williams. If you were interested in any of those. The other Rampage, I actually pulled, that's the second Cam Ward I pulled. The other Cam Ward sold on eBay. I pulled an Ashton Genty, a Cam Scottaboo, and a Jackson Dart. All of those sold on eBay. So no, these were also just some lower end inserts and parallels 2025 rookies that I had listed. So always feel free to check me out on eBay. I do some live auctions here. From time to time, just try to build up a little bit of following. I actually do breaks on Go Rip and Flip, and we'll be doing a break tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, go rip and flip, and Thursday night at 6 o'clock, go rip and flip. Or you can check out my eBay, Sergeant_Scuba_Rips, same as this, Gator with the goggles, and you know you got me. But thanks all of you guys that tuned in tonight. All these cards are about to get packaged, well packaged, and will be shipped out tomorrow. Appreciate it. And until next time.